Hey y'all, it's your girl Dom, and we're back at it again with another video. Today I'm going to be giving y'all the video on advice for incoming college freshmen. A lot of people have been asking me about like college and stuff like that, and how was my first year of college. Honestly, my first year of college wasn't even that bad, to be honest. Like, people made it seem like, oh my god, like, you know, you're going to be so overwhelmed, you're going to be so depressed. Now, don't get me wrong, I was overwhelmed. But the way that people made it seem, it was not like that at all, y'all. As long as you have... Okay, so when you register for your classes, just make sure that you looked at the syllabus and see what it is that you'll need for that class. 9 times out of 10, you have the first week to yourself to kind of just chill. They don't give you work right away. So that first week, you're just chilling. You know, bada boom, bada bing. Depending on how big your university is, for me, I go to a small private university. So therefore, my troubles are not as much when it comes to like getting around. That's another thing. If you do not drive, you want to make sure that you are there on time, especially if you go to a big university, whether it's like Rutgers, Montclair, something like that. Those are all colleges around like Jersey's area. But honestly, like, depending on how big your campus is, you definitely want to make sure that you have some type of transportation figured out and organized before you even go to college. But as far as like the people and stuff like that, I feel like my college is very diverse, so you get a lot of different type of people. Honestly, I feel like college is kind of like high school, to be honest. It's just more freedom. You know what I'm saying? College gives you the opportunity to do more things, you know what I'm saying? You get to work with your major, your minor, all those things that you want to do. And honestly, it depends on how many classes are required for that semester, to be honest, because I did get a lot of work. I wouldn't say my first week. My second week, you know what I'm saying? Even not my second week. Probably like my third week, that's when the work started really rolling in. But me being me, I didn't even realize, because honestly, I set myself on a set schedule, you know what I'm saying? I made time for my friends, I made time for my relationship, I made time for school. Make time for studying, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to tell you, you know, make a calendar. If you are the type of person to use a PDA, I haven't used one of those since I was like 10. If you are the type of person to sit there and type everything that you have in your calendar, do that. It will be very helpful to know what classes you have when. If you are not like me myself personally, I literally can remember my classes, my times and stuff like that. After like the first week, I kind of just get used to it and I just remember. But like I said, it depends on how big your university is. Will it be easy for you to remember your classes and where you need to go, what part of the building you need to be in? Like I said, if you're in a big university, make sure you kind of visit the university beforehand so you could like get your bearings and see what it is that you should be expecting for the fall, for spring. I don't know, but it's one of those. Honestly, the first impression that your professor get from you is very important. You know what I'm saying? College, you get to be free and wear whatever it is that you want to wear, but you do not want to be coming to school in PJs. You know what I'm saying? Please shower. I'm sorry that I have to say this, but some people need to hear it. Please shower every day. No matter if you have a morning class, shower the night before. Please shower. Hygiene is very important. You are in college now. You are a grown adult, and you still have to tell some people this. Please shower. Yes. Girls, for my girls that's wondering like about the guys and who's there and stuff like that, at the end of the day, let me tell you something. Your first month of college, don't be worried about like who's there and the relationship scenery aspect of it, because I'm gonna tell you something. You'll get caught up in that and you will literally, like, I'm telling you, there's a lot of parties and stuff like that. I know it sounds good, but I'm telling you, once you get into that lifestyle, it's like, oh, there's no real hype to that. You know what I'm saying? And I could be saying that because I'm not really a party person, but I'm not really a party person. And to me, there's no hype to the party life. So if you are into that lifestyle, make sure before you hit up anybody's party that you are doing homework. Even if you got to bring your homework with you to that party. If you know that party is going to be to the next morning and you have an exam the next morning, please do not choose that party over your exam. Study, study, study. Make time to study. I know you're going to have homework, but actually do problems outside of that homework, especially for me because I had to. Math was my hardest subject in college, in high school, elementary school, all of those things. So for me, I had to study more of what I didn't know, but I still made time for the things that I did know so I could sharpen my skills when it came to stuff like that. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? In my book bag, I bring these type of book bags. I don't bring actual bags to college. This is one of like my older bags, but like I'll bring my math book because some classes don't require you to have books and stuff like that. So I do bring my math book, and I have something to put my MacBook in. I have a computer case that I put my MacBook in. I slide that in my bag. I do bring waters for hydration. If you are the type of student that has to go to a bigger university, or if you're the type of student where it's like you don't like spending money like that, I'm telling you, save your money, guys. If you're not working and stuff like that and your parents are like supplying you with stuff, save your money. Bring snacks and food from home. It's very important that you bring, if you have a teacher that lets you eat in class periodically, make sure that you bring at least, like for me, I get the big bottles of water and I put like probably like 2 in my bag, and then I have my MacBook, my phone case. Always bring your charger. You never know what you can run into. I always bring my headphones just in case my professor asks me to listen to something in class and we were doing something on our own or something like that. Normally, they do not like for you to listen to music during, like, if you're writing an essay in class or something like that. If you want to listen to music, please ask your professor first. They get it, you're a freshman, you're going to want to do stuff like that because you're used to doing it in like high school and stuff like that, so they're not going to penalize you. But if you want to do it, please ask. Also, make sure that you understand the assignments before you leave the classroom, because I know that we're so used to high school where it's like, okay, the bell ring, I'm out. No, if you don't understand an assignment, it's crunch time, literally. Like, you need to make sure that you stay with your professor after class to make sure that you get the assignment. And honestly, what's an hour with your professor to make sure you actually get what it is that's going on? If they don't have another class, if they have another class afterwards, contact them and schedule a time that you can study and tutor with them. Or if your school, like my school, offers you some type of tutoring, please take advantage of those, because listen, you are paying your tuition. So take advantage of all the resources that are on campus. For me, I do have a lot of tutoring on my campus, so I do get to have that option. We have tutoring for all majors and all, like, you know, practices. So at the end of the day, nobody's really left out. That depends, like I said, on your university. If you have a university that does not do that, please schedule an appointment with your teacher so that you can meet up with them, so that you can talk to them. And, you know, some teachers, even, you know, depending, like a friendly lunch date, you know what I'm saying, you know, and it's not like high school. So my teachers and my professors let us have their number, you know what I'm saying, especially during this COVID thing. I did get my professor's number so that I could talk to her, you know, whenever I had a problem, because English for me, writing those essays was the hardest sometimes, because, you know what I'm saying, I had to write 10-page papers at one point in time, and, like, you know, sometimes they weren't always double spaced, but they were. Also, MLA is no longer a thing in college. You're doing APA format. So those who, you know, still do MLA, you know, MLA is no longer a thing for essays. It's now APA. If you do not know how to do APA, search that up. I'm just letting you guys know, you know, for future references. That is something that you'll see your teacher bring to your attention further on. Anyways, another thing, make sure you're always checking your bills and stuff like that. For me, we have our financial aid office on campus, so I do check, you know, to see my balance, for like, to see if there's anything that I need to fix. Also, You know what I'm saying? I do check to see if I need any documents signed, anything filled out. You know what I'm saying? Always go to check and see if your documents, any documents that you need to fill out or anything like that, make sure that they're all done at the time that they're supposed to be done before the due date, so that you don't have any issues or anything of that sort. Also, another thing is, if you know you're going to be on campus all day, either bring lunch with you, either bring dinner with you, because some people have late night classes, and if you're coming from home and your teacher lets you eat in class, again, make sure that you bring food with you, especially if you're not, that good with money and stuff like that. Money is like an issue. Bring food from home. I'm telling you, in certain schools, they do have certain, you have a cafeteria where you can go in the cafeteria and warm your food up. And then also you have certain lounges in certain schools where they have for kids to I have a lounge in my library area. I have a lounge in different parts of the school. So there's no excuse to why you can't be able to eat, even if you just go to somewhere else and eat. You don't have to eat at the school. You know what I'm saying? You can go chill with your friends until your class starts, or you can go to their dorm to eat, whatever it is that you want to do. Make sure you always have some type of water, especially, I'm telling you, always keep some type of, for example, some type of gum, some type of mint, especially if you're taking lecture classes. I'm telling you, that's going to be really helpful to keep you up. Also make sure that you don't have your phone out and for the whole class. Make sure you put your phone away, because your professors do not like when they're teaching and you have your phone out and stuff like that. Some are bold and they will call you out. I did get a lot of bold professors because I was so used to being in high school and not having my teachers tell me, put your phone away, put your phone away. And when I got to college, I sure enough did hear it, and a lot of them did not hold their tongue. They did tell me, don't let me tell you again, put your phone away, and what else? For a lot of people that want to do sports your freshman year, make sure that you have your physical filled out and everything like that. Sometimes you need to be recommended to a coach by a teacher or something like that. I'm not really too sure about the whole sports thing, so do not quote me on that. As far as anything else, let me see. Did I get everything? Oh, meeting new people in college is not that hard, y'all. It's not. You have some really down-to-earth people that may just be just like you. Me personally, I've experienced this. I've experienced, meeting new people. It was actually really fun, and I'm not really I'm an outgoing person. I'm a social. At the end of the day, I am really what's that word? I'm an outgoing person, but at the same time, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm really more of an introvert, but I'm really nice when you meet me and stuff like that. But a lot of people tell me, I'm you have a resting bee face, and I'm oh, okay, well, whatever. I just need y'all to know that honestly, just go in there having motivation. Motivation is going to be the biggest thing that carries you from the beginning of your freshman year to the end. I'm currently a sophomore. You know what I'm saying? So I already been through this. You're going to have a lot of nerves, you know what I'm saying? Shake them off, because I'm telling you, as soon as you get there, you're going to be oh, this is it? This is it. But depending on how big your university is, if you are a freshman and you go to a big university, I can't really tell you about that because I really don't know, so I'm not going to lie to you guys. But if you go to a small university, I'm letting you know. Either way, I'm not trying to psych you guys out, but either way, university, and whether it's community college, university, be proud of what school you go to. Also, to my people that don't know what major you want to do is, and you just signed for liberal arts and just did whatever, I just need to let y'all know that, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to have it all to figure it out and all together. Personally, I am a psychology major, but I also want to change, or I want to minor in education. I'm a psychology. You could have you could have two things that you're, learning and stuff like that. It's called a major and a minor. Right now, I'm currently majoring in psychology, but like I said, I want to minor in education. and I want to be an education minor. But I also want to work with kids, and I probably want to be a guidance counselor. I was thinking about being a teacher, but at the same time, I don't really think I could do it. But as a guidance counselor, I feel like, I do have some interactions, but I am doing a lot of office work, so I feel like that would work more for me, work more better for me. Also, get involved. Like, get involved with your school, whether you want to be into Greek life. Personally, I've thought about joining a sorority. I didn't do it yet, but I definitely do want to do it. Greek life is actually really fun, for all the guys that's like, oh, I want to go to the parties to meet the girls and stuff like that. Yeah, but at the same time, it's more to it, it's a brotherhood, it's a sisterhood. You guys come together and it's one love, as far as like the Greek life and stuff like that, I did my research on it, and I definitely was thinking about, going towards that direction this semester, but I'm definitely going to be focused more on my work. But at the same time, I definitely do want to do something regarding to Greek life, and I'm going to decide which sorority that I want to, join. But also, you need to keep your GPA above, and I believe in y'all. Everybody that's on my channel, especially if you're incoming freshmen, keep your GPA above a 2.5. Don't even let it go to a 2.0, because once you get to a 2.0, now they're already looking at you like, okay, what's going on? You want to strive for a 3.0 or better, to be honest. You want to strive for that, because especially if you guys are going to like a grad school after that, you want to make sure that you have the best grades that you can ever like just push out, Also, what else am I missing? I'm telling you, like, they have, like, just like high school has, like, their gothic people, just like high school have their, their crowd that is more known. Honestly, in college, I don't see that. I see a lot of diverse people. You have people that are older that do come back to get their degree. There's nothing wrong with that, everybody has their own path that they're gonna go down. Don't feel bad if you're coming later on. That's dope. The more the better, the more the merrier. Honestly, y'all, loving what you do is gonna impact how good you succeed in college. If you're not in the major that you want to be in, change it right away, because I am currently almost damn near halfway done, and I wanted to change my major to education major, but at the same time, it's like, now that I think about it, if I wanted to be a teacher, that requires 4 years. So therefore, I have to take at least 3 more years of, I have to take, if I was to change my major now, I would need to take an extra year of school. And yeah, I want to start working right away. So therefore, I'm going to look in more avenues with the psychology and what can I do with psychology. Because like I said, I want to get a job right away. And that's the thing. A lot of people, I want to talk to you guys. And I'm not talking to you. I'm not saying this to you guys so that you can, turn away from college or anything like that. But I don't want any of you guys to think that if you didn't go to college, or if you thought about college and you didn't want to go because you just didn't feel like it was for you, that is okay. As long as you have a plan B and you're not just like feeling like you don't have any purpose, because we all have a purpose. We don't leave this world until our purpose is fulfilled. So even if you're feeling like you don't have a purpose here, you have a purpose here. You are loved. You are a child of a king. At the end of the day, greatness awaits you. Okay? So even if you're not in school and you're thinking about it, don't ponder on it. Really just think about where you want to be in the next 5 years from now, and to ask yourself, is that something that I really want to do, or am I going to be wasting money? And I know a lot of people are going to have people that's going to be like, oh, college is the only way. That is not true, because I have met people that have went to college and still didn't get any type of job. They still didn't get any type of job after. The whole purpose is to be successful. So if you find a plan B that's going to make you more successful, and you're getting your money's worth out of, in your time worth out of that, by all means necessary, go for that route. You don't have to take my route. You don't have to take the next person's route, because your road to success may be a different road, and it may be even more successful. Never let anybody tell you that you can't do something because it's not the way that they did it. Y'all not hearing me though. But that's all, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, and also stay tuned, because I'm going to be having a lot of better content. I'm kind of waiting. I'm kind of just like writing it out, waiting for this quarantine to like be over, so I can get my, my nail videos in there for y'all, so I can get more artistic videos in there, because I know YouTube is getting kind of boring with these fake pranks and bull crap. So I really can't wait till quarantine is lifted, so that I can really give y'all the content that y'all want to see. Like, I can't wait. I personally cannot wait to be able to give y'all the content that y'all want to see. Okay. Anyways, love you guys much. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be seeing y'all on my next video, hopefully. Go subscribe. I'm gonna give you a second. Go subscribe. Did you subscribe yet? Oh, you gonna make me wait? I'm just kidding with y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.